Okay, so another thing I want to show just quickly is I've been noticing a lot of a big interest in people now making the first person games, but a lot of these people are making a very common mistake. Now, don't get me wrong, some of these tracks are still, or the maps are still pretty good, but there's a few things they're doing wrong. I'll give an example now. So if we get a fire out here, just stick it here. If I walk into this fire, you'll notice it will flicker around, and it will be pushed away and stuff, and that just doesn't look great at all. And I'll tell you the reason for that is these area effectors that are controlling the game character are actually set. They come set to affect everything possible with physics on, or particles, or anything like that. So what you want to do is go down. You want to first of all you want to select all three of the area effectors. So this one, and this one at the top. You want to go into your force settings. Don't touch anything else like this. If you mess with this, it will mess it all up. Affected objects, and now you see all the objects it's affected by. And what you want to do is you want to take all of these off. So dynamic objects is anything with physics enabled. Particles is anything like the fire there, and water or anything like that. You want to unselect all of these and then hit select object instances and go down and select this chrome ball here and just hit A on that. So now all those forces will only affect that chrome ball and allow you to move still, but it won't affect the particles in the area. So see, it's a lot better. Also, if you want to move this, because I also see a lot of people building their tracks around this area, and that's not exactly necessary. If you wanted to move this out and take it somewhere else, it's pretty simple. Just grab an area selector, shrink it down to size of it, and you want to make sure you click all of these, and you've got the whole object. And now you can take this anywhere you want and allow you to start building your track in another part of the map. Okay, next, I've seen a few. I watched a video of one of the Red Links tutorials, and there was a lot of comments on there about how to flick off, or sorry, trigger on and off object position events. I'll quickly run through the sort of capability of the object position event. Always you're going to need an interval trigger, and you're going to want to attach that to that, which will allow that to constantly work. Sorry, you're going to have to turn this down to 1 tick, so it's a smooth run. It will always keep sending a tick to this object position event. Let's get an object out quick, so it doesn't really matter what it is. Just stick that down there. And you're also going to want, if you're going to move something locally, you're going to want one of these, and you're going to want to attach, or first off, if you're going to move something locally, you're going to have to have this checked, and basically have this at default, how it comes out. Choose your position you want. I'm going to go ahead and choose the X position. Sorry, I need to go back in here. And then select your target for this object position event to this here. Now press select. You'll notice that moves down there. Is that going right? Let me just check this out. Oh yeah, this is going fine. See, as you can see, this will move in any position, but it will go through any other object. That's the thing about using the object position event. It's not physics based, so it will just push through anything you put in its path. But yeah, people were trying to figure out how you can trigger this on and off, and to do that you're going to want to go ahead and switch both of these off, so the interval trigger and the linear data source. You're going to want to go ahead and uncheck the enabled box, so now this won't do anything. Now what you need is, like I mentioned before, you're going to want one of these, a state event, which can turn on and off a number of, or countless things in the editor, and just attach it to both of these, and then a trigger, or a button input, a hit trigger, anything you want, to this, and it will turn that on. I'll go ahead and test it. So as soon as I hit that trigger, that will move down like it did before.